Hi, I'm Camila Campos and this is my first journal of this semester. In this video, I will talk about my learning process and I will give a brief pedagogical reflection. First, I will refer to my learning process. At the beginning of this unit about media and stereotypes, I had a cycle learning planning with the objectives for the unit itself. I also had my own objectives for my language learning process. Related to the unit, my objectives were to understand how mass media influences on reality, stereotypes, and society, and also to understand how the importance of language in mass media. To achieve my goals, I wanted to read all the readings and I wanted to discuss in classes. Throughout this unit, I read all the assigned readings, I watched the videos, and I discussed with my classmates in group work. I believe that those discussions helped me to fully understand mass media and how to use theory in real life. Also, after this unit, I learned that mass media plays a central role on shaping and manipulating society because, for example, I learned that when we look for information, we will see what they, the media, want us to see. Because when they present information, they shape this information in order to make us think what they want us to think. So they can manipulate this information and can manipulate our thoughts. Because of that, I also learned that language is essential in this and in mass media because we can use language can be used to manipulate and to shape this reality in different ways. For example, you can make that a situation that it is not nice, it can be seen as a nice one. So, for example, using metaphors or rule of three. So, the use of language is very important in mass media because through language they can convey different messages for us. Also, because of class discussion, I learned how to use the theory with some texts in the readings such as the seven building tools and rhetoric, etc., in our reality because we had the opportunity to analyze real paragraph and real news. So, because of that, now after this unit, I feel that I am able to read beyond the news itself. So, also I learned that I have to compare different sources in order to try to understand the ideology behind and to understand the situation itself. What else? And now I will talk about my language learning process. At the beginning of this unit, my objectives were to study grammar rules, to improve listening, and to expand my academic vocabulary. To improve my grammar, my writing, I wanted to study grammar rules. To improve listening, I wanted to listen more formal English, and to expand my vocabulary, I wanted to look for academic vocabulary. Throughout this unit, I used the book that teacher gave us, the advanced grammar in used. It was very useful because I could learn grammar rules and at the same time I could practice. I also have an app that it's just grammar tests, so I can practice and to test my knowledge about grammar. And I also have to improve listening. I also have an app that is called 6 Minutes of English that is from BBC. It's very useful and interesting because it has short videos, just 6 minutes, about several topics, daily life, grammar, etc. And to expand my vocabulary, I have my notebook with my words and keywords from the unit and formal expressions, and I started to look for collocations in order to expand my vocab and to expand, obviously, to learn more collocations because it is difficult for me to learn it and then to use them because I forget them. And my feedback, the results where was I was waiting for because I already knew that I have problems with word choice, as I said before. I learn words and I do not use them again. I do not use them again. So I have to keep working on that, and structures and grammar rules. And now I will give my brief pedagogical reflection. Throughout this unit, we kept working as we did before, but I believe that it was very interesting, the reading seminar, because throughout this unit we had the opportunity to read and to choose a book. So it was very useful to see how we could have to enjoy the reading and to see and to know how to use English in context. So it was very useful. I really liked it, and the poster session. And as I always said, the group work was very useful for me, at least, because I feel confident in a small group working and to trying to clarify my ideas and to be aware of other points of view. It was very useful for me, and also to try to to understand this unit, because it was kind of difficult about the theory. So I believe it was very useful, and I would use it when I become a teacher. So I have to keep working on my language problems, and obviously to keep working on speaking, because I didn't speak up. I didn't talk about speaking. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.